So we are headed to Bamboo Beach today. We got a little bit of a late start. We were supposed to leave like 45 minutes ago, but Evan and I didn't end up going to bed until like midnight, and then Truman woke up in the middle of the night because he fell off the bed. Now he has a big bruise on his forehead. So it's been a little bit of a late start. Hey buddy, can you come show your bruise?
See my forehead.
Let me see it. Move your hand. Look at me.
Look at Daddy.
That's what I broke on my head, on my bed.
We are gonna go get breakfast and we're gonna head to the beach. So we're at breakfast and it's really quiet in here, so I'm talking quiet, but we're at a Rasta bar. It's a lot of Jamaican paraphernalia everywhere.
Got a cool view.
Jigging the vibe. It's bringing us back to our honeymoon days in Jamaica. Yeah, man.
So we stopped for breakfast on our way to the beach. So we're already at the beach, just not the beach we're going to. Truman found his little happy place. What are you doing, bud?
I'm playing with the toy.
So, if you've been following us on Instagram, you know our struggle with coffee around here in Thailand, but especially on the island. Because most of the places that we go, even when we order like a good cup of coffee, it's like miniature in size. It's like filled up like that much. And I want just like the good old-fashioned like refillable cup of coffee at breakfast in the morning. But we came here and look at these jumbo-sized cups. I'm in coffee heaven.
Is that good orange juice, bud?
Hmm?
Is that good orange juice?
Yes. The syrup on it. That's what the dip is.
So I got like a
No, there was syrup on here.
English breakfast burrito.
It's fine, buddy. You like the syrup. Just eat
Courtney
it.
got a vegetarian burrito.
I just
Truman
want
got
to
the
dip it.
pancakes.
Hey, Mommy, I just want to dip it. It's not hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. There's a bunch of cows here too.
There's a cow right
Bunch of cows right there, little baby ones. Over there. Truman, are you excited?
Yeah. But is the Santa's hat? Is it?
I don't know.
Is it, Daddy? Is this Santa's hat?
I don't know, bud. Does it feel hot?
Yeah.
Oh. I think over by Mommy is going to be cooler. Why don't you run over to Mom?
No, I want to go down down the ocean.
First, we have to put your suntan lotion on, okay?
Gotta put some sunscreen on you so you don't get burned.
So we'll get burned?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mommy?
This beach is perfect because it's super calm. Look at this. There's literally like, for a beach this beautiful, there's like nobody here.
Calm, Mommy. Calm down, Mommy.
What do you think, babe?
That's pretty calm.
Huh?
What do you think?
It's awesome. There's no one here.
Truman, what do you think?
Huh?
How's
What do you
the
think?
beach look?
Warm.
Warm.
Warm?
Yeah.
Where?
But Betty, we don't need an apple right now.
going back home?
Huh?
Are we going back home?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when we get home?
Huh?
What are we gonna do at home?
Huh? Mommy, hold me an apple.
Just put it in your little holder.
Where? Right there?
Put it in the other one.
Okay.
Oh, well.
It's gone now, buddy.
One now?
Gotta get my jams ready.
What do you guys think she's gonna listen to?
Ready for it?
How about Beyonce?
You vote Beyonce?
Eminem, dang.
Or, see, Truman digs it. Who's that girl?
So we just got back from our day trip at Bamboo Beach. We are now home. Truman is asleep, finally. I walked out here, because Truman's sleeping in that other room over there. I walked out here, and Courtney was out.
And he woke me up.
I was trying to say, hey, you can go in the other room that's air conditioned. She wants to
It
stay
was
out
a
here.
kind gesture, except he's the only one that cares about air conditioning. I don't care at all.
Anyways, this is our life right now. Watching Netflix. And thinking about food. We were just talking about.
One, how hungry we are. I just ate a bag full of peanuts
Cold peanuts from the fridge.
to try to satisfy myself.
But I was sitting here and it was a moment of silence and I was like, a fat pizza sounds so good right now. And then I was like, no. So we're from Olympia and there's a place called Cascadia and they make really good burgers. And I was like, a fat burger from Cascadia sounds amazing. And then Courtney said,
I said the Cobb salad with the basil pesto vinaigrette from Brewery City, which is another restaurant in Olympia. And then we both agreed upon Chipotle.
Olé. A nice burrito.
I get the bowl. In fact, you get so much more food in a bowl than you do in a burrito. Like, way more.
This is true.
And you can order the chips so you can scoop your bowl. And if you're not like insanely hungry like I am most of the time, you can make it last for 2 meals. But that rarely ever happens.
My
to
burrito
me.
lasts just one meal.
Yeah. But we're going to be in Houston soon because our best friends are having a baby. And we are so excited for Mexican
food.
Like, I'm literally going to be living off of
Chips and guac.
nachos, street tacos,
Steak fajitas.
just all of
Chicken and
Mexican
rice.
food.
Ooh.
We miss it so much.
So that's what we're thinking about right now. What are you guys thinking about?
I'm tired.
Courtney's tired. I'm wide awake, baby. Let's go.
What is that? Huh?
How was your nap?
Cold. Mommy,
What?
how come you like chocolate milk?
You just will. People do.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hi.
Mommy, 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 how much chocolate milk?
We don't have any more chocolate milk. We only have regular milk.
We have.
Do you want some regular milk?
Yeah,
Did you have a good nap?
yeah,
Do you have any dreams?
no,
You didn't have any dreams?
I'm sorry.
You sure? Are you awake?
no.
No. I love you. What?
They're in the refrigerator.
What?
They're in the refrigerator.
What's in the refrigerator?
And chips.
We don't have chips, buddy.
Daddy. Here. The yellow ones.
What?
They have the yellow ones.
Right.
He's gay.
He's not gay. You just met his boy.
So what am I looking for?
The chips are in this refrigerator.
There's chips in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
By the way, there's monkeys here, so we have to put a rope around the refrigerator or they'll get into it.
Those are chips.
Holy smokes, there is chips in here.
Holy smokes. There's chips in here.
Alright, go sit down. What do you say?
Thank you, Daddy.
So when I went down and got coffee, I was talking to the owner of the coffee shop that was making the coffee, and he was like, watch out for the monkeys. He's like, are you staying up there? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, okay, watch out for the monkeys. I was like, yeah, we have a rope around a refrigerator because they can open the refrigerator. And he goes, yeah, they're very smart here. And I was like, oh, wow. They know how to open Coke cans. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, they're not up there right now, though. He's like, because they go down the power lines to different resorts during different times of the day to get food. And I'm like,
What the? They're like freaking pirates. That's crazy. They
gang of bandits on
They
here.
know which resorts to hit up.
A bunch of gang of bandits around here.
How's your chips?
Good.
What do they taste like?
It tastes like yellow ones.
Taste like yellow ones?
Yeah.
Huh. Can I have one?
Okay.
Ooh, that's a big one. Thank you.
Checking in the media, boy, it's dressed to the nines. The limo riding, feet of fire, taking over tonight. Ain't got a roll with me, just need a few to be. Do that thing until they see. You know what to do now. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Jukebox in the corner, take
In case anybody was wondering, this is the best soda water that has ever been invented.
Mommy,
LaCroix has nothing
Mommy,
on
I
this
want me a
Singha soda water.
Mommy.
From Thailand.
Mommy, I want me a soda water.
Hey Truman, how much do you love soda water?
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So we've been staying at the Alanta Villas. Okay, so we've been staying here for 6 or 7 days, and this place is like a dream. So we are in a 3-bedroom villa. Our first 2 nights we're in a 2-bedroom villa. So we can practically each have our own room, but we don't. So that room over there,
Truman has a napping room.
that room over there has never been used. The room right beside it is where Truman naps, and then there's a room right here that has a, is it a king size or a queen size?
I think it's a queen.
A queen size bed, and like a little twin bed too. So we sleep in there because we don't put Truman in his own room because there's a pool right in the middle.
Yeah.
We've been staying here, working with this hotel. We've been we traded all of our nights and for photography, videography, social media stuff, which is so cool. Like, that's the kind of stuff you hear about people doing and you're like, that's awesome, I want to do that. You never think you're going to be the person that does it, and then when you do, you're like, is this real? Is this really happening? And it is, and it's so cool.
It's super cool, by the way, because like being able to do that, like when you first start, you're like, I don't have anything to offer. No one's gonna want to work with me, and we just didn't let that hinder us.
I literally send out I've probably sent out over 100 emails.
Oh, easily.
And we've gotten this is
3.
our second.
This is our third one.
Our third hotel that we've worked with. And we've gotten other responses. We have had multiple people tell us that we don't have enough of a following on Instagram.
Which is cool. Whatever.
Which we don't. We have we just now have 2,000, which is a lot for us. I don't want to be the person's we only have 2,000 followers and we are working and getting more.
But shoot, that's 2,000 people.
And we're like, oh my God, we have 2,000 people following us on Instagram. Why? But it's super cool. And anyways, we've been doing photography, videography for these hotels, which is awesome. And it's just this is so cool. What the heck? But anyways, it's been a blast. The owner of this hotel, one of the 3 owners, I think there's 3, he's from Holland. We had a great time the other night discussing. I went to go meet with him about what we were gonna do as far as the different work we were gonna do,
what he wanted
from us in return for the free night stay. We talked about that for about 10 minutes, and then him and I spent the next hour probably
about politics. You were
talking
gone for
about
3 hours.
politics, and it was great. He's a 6-year-old man from Holland, and very similar opinions on a lot of stuff, and we just had a great time talking. And
Truman and I just chilled and watched Netflix.
Since then, he was like, why don't you guys stay another 2 nights? And then last night he's like, why don't you stay another night? So we were originally supposed to be here for 4 nights, and now we will be here.
Tonight will be our 6th night.
And we'll be staying again tomorrow night, which is awesome. So cool. So, anyways, that's what we're doing.
So one of the coolest things that we've experienced while being here in Koh Lanta is the sunsets. They were amazing. It's about to go down, so we're gonna go out there and show you guys the sunsets. By the way, don't laugh at my dorky helmet.
Here, you put your shoe in here.
I just want to try poke
You
it.
excited to go watch the sunset, buddy?
Yeah. I'm trying to poke your head.
You're trying to bunk mommy's head?
Yeah.
Well, don't do that.
Boom, boom, boom. Don't leave me.
Watch your head, bud.
Don't leave me.
So we just made it. Just parked the scoots. Getting ready for the sunset that's about to go down out there.
It's what is this?
Oh, that's a big tree.
Yeah.
It's a big tree.
That one. We hold it. Whoa. That's heavy.
No?
Ow.
It's our last sunset here in Koh Lanta.
Yep, we leave tomorrow.
We're gonna miss this place. We super like it here.
Yeah, and the sunsets are so cool.
They're so beautiful.
So beautiful. It's been really fun here. We've got to... funny story is we actually met some people here randomly. Just, you know, when you randomly meet somebody and you're like, oh hey, and then you kind of hang out and talk and stuff like that. We got to talking, He mentioned, so they're American. He mentioned that he had
An aunt that lived in Olympia.
That lived in Olympia, and that's where we're from. And it ended up being somebody that we've known for a substantial amount of time.
Yeah, for like 15 years.
Yeah, and that's his
Aunt.
That was his aunt, which is hilarious. And such a small world, all the way over here in Thailand, and they just happen to be here. That's
Crazy.
crazy.
And they're
crazy.
super cool people.
Yeah.
We really like them.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yo. So we're sitting out here watching the sunset to end our day.
Truman found new friends.
Truman's over there hanging out with some buddies, throwing rocks in the water, getting his clothes that we told him not to get wet. You know, usual kid stuff.